As he made her, and that comes from the Hebrew word bana, which means to build. And it's the same word that you would use when describing building an altar, a structure, a building, a city. God built woman. So essentially he took mankind, put mankind to sleep, and God took out of mankind the ingredients he knew in his infinite wisdom that was going to be needed to be a woman. See, many of you have been through some stuff. Some of you have been dealing with some pains even from your childhood that is still keeping you up at night, that is of no fault of your own. The memories are still there. Some of you were hurt. You went through devastating illnesses, devastating breakups. Some of you have had indescribable losses of loved ones. Some of you might have, God forbid, even lost a child, but yet you have still survived. You are still here. And people are asking you, how is it that you made it this far? And you really don't have an answer for them. But let me tell you what you should tell them when they ask you again. When they ask you, how do you have the strength to get up in the morning with that weight and that pressure of your pain? How can you take another breath with that heavy heart? How do you have the courage to love again? How is it that you haven't lost your mind? The next time somebody asks you that, you just tell them, I was built for it. I was built for it. This is how God has built me. Hallelujah. I was built not to let the disappointments and the heartbreaks in life break me. I was built for it. When I needed inside of me to come out, came out just in the nick of time to fill me with a peace that surpasses all understanding. I was built for it. I was built for it. See, history has proven that women are resilient. History has proven the strength that is in a woman. How was it that Naomi, losing her husband, losing her two sons in a foreign land, had the strength and the fortitude to go back home? How was it that she was built for it? How was it that Ruth, after losing her husband, decided she was going to follow Naomi, follow her God? She didn't go back home. How many of us would have turned around and gone back to the man that was beating the crap out of us when he was paying our rent so we could go back? But no, Ruth said, no, I'm going with Naomi. Why? Because she was built for it. Hallelujah. What about Hagar? Hagar didn't do nothing. Hagar didn't ask to be in that position that she was in. But Abraham sent Hagar, her child, out into the desert with only provision enough to set on her shoulder. How is it that she didn't lose her mind when she saw her child struggling? Because she was built for it, I tell you. Hallelujah. How is it that for over 400 years, African slaves gave birth one day, was in the field the next day, was beaten, was raped, had inhumane experiments committed on them, saw their husbands and loved ones and the men emasculated, had their children snatched from them. How did they make it? Because they was built for it. Why, Lord? Because God already knew what the enemy had in store for you. He already knew what the enemy was going to try to snatch from you. At the beginning of time, when God said it is finished, he said it was finished after already knowing what was happening to you yesterday, what's going to happen to you today, and what will happen to you tomorrow. But he said, I already see it, daughter. I already see it, woman. So here it is at the beginning of time. I'm taking out the ingredients, and I'm building in you what you need in order to survive. Because you are built